Hello, everyone. My name's Campbell Woods, head coach of the Marist men's rowing team. Um, this is my second attempt at this live stream. I've got a violent cough going, so I'm hoping I get through this without hacking along again, but we'll see how it goes. So I hope everyone's doing well. We're really excited to be having our first big annual Marist Giving Day tomorrow, March 20th, Wednesday, March 20th. And I'm doing this live stream just to post a video on YouTube here for anyone that wants details about all the different kind of facets of the Marist alumni program and our giving process and what we're looking for and hoping for. Give you guys some deeper dive into our goals and how our giving process works for the team. So I wrote down a bunch of FAQs for everybody that I'm going to try to get through here. The first is just give you a quick rundown of what the Giving Day is. Last year, for the first time for the men's rowing team, we did our own Giving Day, which we did over the course of a weekend in June. We'd had some exciting news about some coaching changes. And that was the first time we'd done our giving process or our donation process as a set day or a set group of dates. And it went really well. And we had some really great involvement from a number of different alumni. And so that was definitely a model we wanted to move forward with in the future. Marist College, partly due to our own success, but also due to success from other teams and other colleges with this model of a Giving Day, decided to have their first Giving Day this year. And so for the first time this year, not only are we fundraising for the men's rowing team, but the rest of the athletics department at Marist, as well as the whole college, are doing a day of giving at the same time. So that's really exciting for us as a team. It gives us some context about how we're doing in our fundraising process in comparison with other teams in the department. And it also, just makes us feel like we're not out here on a limb, just fundraising alone. Everybody's, pulling on the same oar, so to speak, for this one day. So there is a competition within the department. The team with the most donors, divided by their roster size to make it fair, will get a $5,000 additional bonus onto whatever funding they raise at the Giving Day. So something to shoot for our own giving. Our focus for our giving process for men's rowing has always been focused on the number of donors. We have a number of different giving levels, which I'll discuss, but my main message in the video today is that we want you to be involved and engaged with the program in whatever way and capacity that you can be. And so I hope you'll join us. All of our challenges, of which there are many this year, are all focused on the number of donors that we get. We've set a goal this year to get to 225 donors, which is about 25 to 30 more than we got last year. So we hope that you'll all dig in and work with us towards that goal. And I'm going to dive into some of these FAQs and hopefully give you guys some information that you need about giving process or where your money's going, things of that nature. So the first thing is, what is the Red Fox Navy? The Red Fox Navy is our Marist Rowing alumni, friends, and family organization. The name Red Fox Navy has kind of become all-encompassing. It includes the alumni, current athletes, athletes' families, friends of the program, anyone who has been involved with us is a member of the Navy. It also includes people who have joined the Red Fox Navy, who are official Red Fox Navy members. Now, in order to be a member, you would donate, excuse me, you would donate $20 for each year since you've graduated, up to 15 years or $300. That's the minimum, entry to be an official member of the Red Fox Navy. If you're a family member or a friend of the program and you aren't an alum, our recommended gift is $100, just flat, not increasing every year, for friends and family. So we put out a list every year of who the members are. There are some opportunities to gain ranking in the Red Fox Navy over time. And so if you are a member for multiple years in a row, then you can earn ranking in the Red Fox Navy that way. Sorry, I'm moving down my list here. Giving levels. Above and beyond that giving level, we established last year a number of ranks for the Red Fox Navy. We wanted to design those ranks in a way that would promote and enhance the experience for donors who were giving above and beyond the membership level in the Navy, and also recognize people who had been consistent givers over time. The best place to see all the ranks is to go to our website, which is romarist.com, and click on the donate link in the top right-hand corner. And at the bottom of the page, there's a whole list of the Red Fox Navy ranks. And each rank you can earn either through an exceptional one-time donation or through a certain number of years of consistent giving at your regular Red Fox Navy membership level. So, that's each rank has some opportunities as far as recognition. We have in the past also recognized people through purchasing boats with your name on them, or honoring someone. If a group of people come together and want to raise money and honor someone, and get their name on a boat or a set of oars or something like that, those things are all possible. The best thing to do if you're interested in something like that is to get in contact with either myself or our Red Fox Navy president, Bob Missert. And his contact information and my contact information are also all on the website, romarist.com. There's a contacts button. You could also just drop something in the chat on this video if you want, or you can email me. My name is on the website. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you're interested in finding out about those opportunities. I'm just reading my FAQs here to make sure I get everything. Okay, where does the money go? Great question. So the Red Fox Navy, the goal of our fundraising has been primarily the equipment for the rowing team. By far the most expensive equipment we buy are the racing shells that the athletes row in. Since I have started at Marist, which is 9 years ago, the Red Fox Navy has helped to replace almost every boat in our boathouse, which is really exciting and really special, that our alumni and our families are responsible for supporting the team. And it means that the team is being supported on a yearly basis by this group. Your donations are because of that, they're very visible your money, your support goes right into the equipment that our athletes use on a daily basis. Some of the other equipment that might get purchased would be oars, occasionally launches or motors, equipment for the coaches to use. Also, like Cox boxes or speed coaches, electronics that go in the boats. And then there's two other things that we've used the gift account money for in the past. One is there are several subscriptions that we use for the team. One of them is called Crew Lab, which is a system we use for keeping track of the student athletes' workouts. They are able to journal on there and keep track of their workouts and how they're doing on a daily basis. Not only gives them an ability to keep track of their progress, but also kind of provides some feedback from coaches and teammates and creates a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Accountability to the team's training process. Participation on the Crew Lab app is kind of like participating on our own social media page, but based on your team, your workouts. It's not public. So it's become a really cool tool for the team. We also use for a select group of high performance athletes, we have a subscription to something called First Beat, which is a heart rate monitoring system using chest belts. That's become a really cool tool that we've been able to use for heart rate based training. And so that's been a really cool improvement for the team. And then the other subscription we use is called Coach Now, which is a video, I won't say video editing. It's a video feedback app. So we can put in video that we take on the water with our cell phones every day, and the athletes can get access to that video in high def. They can slow it down. They can go frame by frame. There's tools with like lines you can draw on there and things. So it's a really good video feedback tool for us. In addition to the subscriptions, we have on occasion used a small amount of the money that we've raised to help support specific travel during a given year. So for example, this year, we used a small amount of that money to help support our winter training trip in Florida, which has become a really cool, really formative trip that we do the top 18 oarsmen and 4 coxswains on the team go on that trip every winter in Florida. So that's where the money goes. I do write every year a pretty lengthy kind of state of the program address that talks about here's what we spent money on specifically this year, and here's what our plan is for next year. Probably the 2 big action items right now for next year that we're raising money for are we don't have any pairs. We sold them last year. They were all very old and had gotten destroyed. So we're raising money for 4 new pairs, which we're going to be able to get at cost through a partnership with Nello Rowing, which is a company that I work with on the side. And so that's an exciting opportunity for the team. The typical price for a pair is usually around $16,000 to $20,000 for a pair, and we're going to be able to get ours for around $10K each, which is huge. That's more closer to the price of a single. It's actually cheaper than the price of a single for most new racing singles. And we are also looking to roll over our oldest 4, the Crocodile, which many of you probably have some fond memories of rowing in. That's our oldest boat, and it's our last Vespoli E-hull that's in the house, and we're looking to roll that over and replace it with a newer 4 in time for next fall. So those are probably our 2 biggest action items this year on the equipment front, and we're also probably looking to get a new pair of oars or a new set of oars. for the sweeps. So that's it. That's where the money goes. How to donate. The best place to donate is on our Give Campus website. Give Campus is a platform that Marist has gotten involved with that controls or maintains all of our online giving. We've been using Give Campus for the last 3 or 4 years for all the teams giving, and this year's Giving Day event is also taking place on the Give Campus website. So tomorrow, when I'm sharing links and everything, and I'll throw a link in the comments here with the with the link to their main page. But that website shows us how we're doing in real time. It'll show you who our challenges are, and so it's been a great tool for us. When you donate on the site, 100% of your donation will come to the men's rowing team. There are no fees that go to Give Campus, and the college guarantees that 100% of the money raised will come to the team, and it goes into our gift account, which is controlled by the coaches with the advisement of the athletics directors and other leaders at the college. But by and large, it's a discretionary fund, essentially, for the coaches. And so that fund has been where we've been doing most of our fundraising the last couple of years. And that's where the money goes. So how to get there? The best, the best way to get to the Give Campus website is to follow one of the links that we've put out there. If you're looking for a link, check in our bio on this page, on our Instagram, on Facebook, or you can go to our website, again, rowmarist.com, and click the donate button. And there's links on there that will take you to our Give Campus page and instructions about how to proceed. So that's everything that I could think of. I'm super proud of the work this group has done. And I have so many people to thank for all the time and the energy that they put into this. And I really am, I'm so grateful for myself, but also for the student athletes. It really makes a huge difference. And I know just in my own time at Marist, the huge transformation in the equipment that took place really became a point of pride for the athletes that are here, and continues to be a point of pride for the athletes that are here, that we are maintaining a fleet of excellent shells that are keeping us in a competitive position. So it's something to be proud of. I think that when you think about the sport of rowing, we all are a part of something that we feel is very special. And that is not necessarily always understood or recognized by the rest of the outside world. And so we do really lean on our alumni who know how special this is, and our families and friends who've been involved with the sport and have seen the changes that the sport brings to people. We started doing a podcast this year, talking to people from various generations, and that's been really fun to hear from different members of different generations and eras of the team. But the common element to all of those conversations has been how special this sport and this team are, and how they've had truly transformative effects on people's lives. And so, I want to thank everyone for staying involved. It means a lot to all of us on the team, myself included. I wanted to especially thank Bob Missert, who puts a ton of time and energy into working with all of you in the Red Fox Navy, and is, in our alumni relations department is 100% my right-hand man and leader of this group. He's been super helpful in this process, and he's had a huge hand in helping us prepare for this giving day. So we owe him a lot of thanks. And I also wanted to thank our challenge givers. I wrote them down because we had so many this year. It was a really big deal. I wanted to thank Bill Zabicki and Stan Bicchetti, Fred Lothier, John Garrity, Wayne Schmidt, Tom Duffy, and Joe McHugh, who were lead challenge givers this year. There are a number of other great gifts, some of which I'll be recognizing in other videos and things tomorrow. But I just wanted to thank those guys. They came forward and said, let us put up a bigger chunk of money and challenge the alumni, challenge the team to raise some more this year. Our goal this year is 225 donors. So the best way you could help, aside from putting in your own donation to be a member of the Red Fox Navy or at one of our giving levels this year, is reach out to members of your class, reach out to other rowers, other families, family members, people who've been involved with the team or with the sport. The personal outreach is the best thing that helps us a lot. I think sharing some fond memories of the team and your time here. Ultimately, the Red Fox Navy is a challenge. We believe that this is a worthwhile experience, and we challenge you who have been a part of that experience to step forward and help make that experience not only possible but better, improved, and growing every year for the student athletes who are here at Marist. Thanks everyone for your time and your efforts and your gifts. Means a lot to all of us, and I'll be back with you throughout the day tomorrow with all kinds of updates about Giving Day, and we're looking forward to that. It'll be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys all have a good night. Thanks again.